F5 and pin him. That's what he does.
He's gonna hit him with the Sable Bomb.
Sable Bomb, ooh. You know who does a solid Sable Bomb?
Mark Mero.
Rampage Jackson.
I think Brock should get in there and suplex.
That illegal?
Suplex, repeat.
No, good.
Suplex, repeat.
If he goes back to the UFC, they should bring Paul Heyman with him.
He should fight The Undertaker in his first fight.
Jeez. Hey, Undertaker knows UFC.
Not as much as Brock Lesnar, though.
I thought it was funny when The Undertaker came back, he started doing choke holds and all these martial art holds.
Because he was getting too old. He couldn't do anything.
He's like, I can't do anything else, so let me just put you in a leg lock.
Let me show you. I can fight in the UFC if I really need to. And then Brock Lesnar made fun of him for it, and that's when they had their giant beef.
Well, he said if UFC was more popular back when he was around, he would have done that instead of WWE.
Well, you know what? He would have fought future Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar would have been like, suplex, repeat. That John Cena versus Brock Lesnar in the UFC, book it.
I would love to see John Cena attempt to do that.
He'd have to pass a drug test first, though.
Yeah, he'd fail.
Cena would get his ass kicked.
Suplex, repeat.
He would want to hurt
Kimbo
that pretty...
Slice could even beat him.
That pretty little face
Kimbo
of his.
Slice would beat him. Kimbo Slice is a bad dude. I don't care what anybody says. Still got a lot of love for Kimbo.
He only lost because Big Country, there's a
Sad
fat
on him.
ass.
Big Country's also like a 3rd-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
He also looks like he just came out of the freaking trailer park.
Why doesn't WWE sign Big Country and put him with the Wyatts? He looks like a Wyatt.
Because the Wyatts aren't together anymore.
Yeah, so what? Get them back together.
Oh,
He's Sister Abigail.
I find it stupid that they made Eric Rowan a face.
Misha Tate says Ronda Rousey stinks.
Misha Tate also got knocked out.
Vagina.
I don't care if her vagina stinks.
That's what she's saying. B.O.
Oh, by the way, Ronda Rousey did an interview, and she talks about how she left the perfect guy. She's not gay.
Guy? She's gay?
She's not gay.
Hey, Chris Jericho says hell no to MMA.
Good for Chris Jericho.
Why would Chris Jericho ever do MMA?
Because somebody asked him on his podcast, would you ever get an MMA?
He doesn't train it.
No. He's not an MMA. He's a wrestler. He's a wrestler.
He's a crappy singer for a crappy band, too.
You don't say that. Fozzie's the best band in the universe.
Fozzie's the best band over in Germany. Because they don't know what the hell he's saying anyways.
Du hast.
Yeah, that's all they know.
Du hast mich.
They know that, and we eat the bread with butter.
And David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
David Hasselhoff should fight Phil in his first fight. Tank Abbott.
Ooh, Tank Abbott.
Or Dan Severn. He's only like 57 right now.
That's not bad.
Would you guys pay to see that? Dan Severn against Phil Brooks?
Can I say Dean Ambrose looks a little weird in this picture?
Oh, the Paul Heyman DVD? Bray Wyatt talks on it.
Ooh.
I was pretty excited. Pretty.
DVD!
I feel like they're dropping the ball with him.
With who?
Bray.
The WWE has never dropped the ball with anybody before.
Yeah?
Never.
Yeah. Mordecai.
Mordecai was a huge star.
I feel like the WWE dropping the ball with a new day. New day?
New day.
New day? New day? New day? Are they saying nude day or new day?
Nude.
Nude. New day?
And that's their gimmick. They're all actually strippers.
WWE has a problem pushing black people.
And the black people are always paired up. Let's just toss
Any
that
way
out
you
there.
look at it, there is a problem in the WWE.
Not always true.
Is it the
Always true. JBL, when he was Bradshaw, black. What color were their pants?
black?
Black.
Gator Slater.
Yeah. Heath Slater, tattoos, hair, black.
Also being charged for like rape or
Yeah.
something.
You know who?
Black.
You know who else just got charged with rape? Darren Sharper. What color was he?
Bill
Black.
Cosby.
What color was the Saints jerseys that he wore? Black. Thank you. Thank you. I rest my case.
Do you think it's because they're black that they don't get pushed? Or is it because fans can't relate to their characters?
Are you saying too many white people watch wrestling?
Kind of.
Because we had those couple black guys next to us at Money in the Bank.
And that guy knew his shit.
No, I'm not talking about that guy. I'm talking about the people that were actually sitting next to us. That was like singing the John Cena song. Next to me.
Oh, that guy? They were getting pissed at those guys next to us. What?
They were getting pissed at me.
You seriously, when they pan out to the crowd in wrestling, on Raw and stuff, how many black people do you see in the crowd, really?
One time I saw Wiz Khalifa.
Unless they're a sports team, you're not gonna see many.
One time.
Fair warning, fans. This is a very explicit, racist podcast.
Did I mention one time Wiz Khalifa was there?
I'm not being racist. I'm just being factual.
It is facts because Vince is racist.
No, Mr. T used to be a wrestler.
But his mother was there for him.
Did you guys watch that?
Yes.
That was
My mama
My mother
was always there for me. A pitiful. Who
My
don't like
mother-
my mother.
used to beat me with a stick. My mother used to do heroin while I was in the other room watching wrestling.
My mother would do heroin with a stick. What?
My mother...
My mother would put a big black dildo on and molest
chased me around the house.
My mother beat me with a giant double-ended sex toy.
That's why I loved my
Wrestling.
mother.
And once I realized that no double-ended sex toy could keep Mr. T down, I told my mother I was gonna run wild on her with it. And that's why I love wrestling.
What you talking about, Willis?
I'm talking about my mother.
God.
I was gonna vote for that. I really was.
What ended up
Wait,
winning
what was that? The
What ended up winning that?
what was the award? I don't even remember. Best promo or
What
whatever.
was funniest thing or something?
Funniest moment or something like that.
I'm sure Mr. T was real happy about that.
He's trying to be sincere, talking about his mother.
My mother told me that as B.A. Baracus, if I wasn't black enough, she would hit me with that black double-ended sex toy until I was black as that sex toy. And also double-ended. My mother would scissor our nanny in front of us to teach us a lesson about humility. That no matter...
Did you watch the season finale of Sons
I
of
haven't
Anarchy?
watched it yet, but if you want, you can spoil it for me.
Everyone
Dies.
Really?
Just shot in the head, dildos up the butt.
I don't know if you're serious or not, because I don't know if everyone actually dies.
Jihad died.
What's his name died finally?
Jax?
No,
Juice?
Juice.
Oh, did Marilyn Manson kill him?
No, Juice got anally raped by all the Chinese guys.
But Marilyn Manson was already anally raping
And then-
Juice.
Then they wanted to kill him, but then they decided they need him. So Juice decided, he's like, you know what? He went up to Marilyn Manson and said, here's a knife. You kill me. I'm not getting killed by the Chinese. So at the lunchroom, the white supremacists went over and started a fight with the Chinese, and Manson stabbed the shit out of him in the neck, and Juice died in the prison.
But Juice got fucked, literally fucked by all the Chinese
Yeah.
guys? So it's no different than what was happening to him.
No,
Did you
he
like
was,
it?
He was getting fucked. He's like, oh, have at it. Is what he said to the Chinese guys.
Really?
Yeah. He just laid over the table and said, have at it.
Why? What a faggot.
Yeah.
Wow, I probably shouldn't say that.
Just want to say it was the LOL moment of the year.
Oh, laugh out loud moment of the year. Yes, that's
My
correct.
mother.
El Torito versus Hornswoggle
Wow.
was in that too.
Who won?
Damien Mizdow.
Did he? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't beat Mizdow.
Yeah, I voted for Mizdow too.
My mother.
At least Surprise Return of the Year made sense.
What was that?
The Ultimate Warrior returning.
Yeah, if that didn't win,
I was gonna.
I mean, it wasn't a surprise return or anything.
No, honestly, I would have been okay with The Rock being at Raw. That winning.
Interrupting. That was funny.
My mother used to interrupt me.
When I was masturbating in the bathroom with her lingerie on and her shower gel in my hand.
My mother was also one of the Chinese men that raped Juice in the season finale.
So what else happened in the season finale is, yeah, you were correct on what you said earlier.
Jax died?
Yes.
Who killed him?
Jax went on a fucking
Trailer tractor.
tractor trailer.
How?
Head first.
It just
He went on a fucking rampage. He actually cut his patch off, President's patch. They had a mayhem vote, and he became Mr. Mayhem.
What does that mean?
That means you're gonna get killed. You were out of control, and it's over the limit or whatever. But anyways, he ended up cutting his patch off and giving it to the guy with the scars, the Irish guy in the group. So he's the new president, and crazy guy that likes to have sex with that transvestite
Tig?
is the vice president now.
Oh.
And then
Is the transvestite still alive?
oh yeah, him and Tig are together.
I was really hoping after that one moment where it was like really awkward a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that was bad. But then he ended up, Jax ended up leaving on his dad's bike and going around and killing RoboCop.
Oh, the old guy?
Yeah, he killed RoboCop, and then he sat outside of the courthouse when that black dude got out of thing.
Oh,
He sat on the side. He sat on the thing with a robe over his head like he was a bum. And they walked by him, and he just killed him, and then he just fucking took off on his bike.
And he's like, my mother used to be a whore in the first couple seasons.
Until I shot her in the head, too. But yeah, at the end, cops caught up to him, and there was like 50 fucking cops behind him, following him down the road on his bike, on his dad's bike.
Yeah.
And he saw the tractor trailer coming, and he just went, put his hands up, closed his eyes, and right into the tractor trailer.
Nice.
And show ends.
Nice.
The really gay thing about that whole part when they're showing him coming up the road and all the cops behind him, they kept having crows fly over.
So Sting was coming. That's how the show ends.
They were CGI crows. You could tell they were CGI crows.
It was Sting. Sting, Scorpion, Death Drop, Jax into jail.
Yep. And that's how it ended. And can I tell you one thing?
Every show is trying to fade to black now, like The Sopranos.
Yeah. That their after show
sucks.
Is fucking horrible. Was fucking horrible. They went through like 3 hosts of the show.
Already?
Till they finally
settled
with
I only watched
the writer of the show.
Oh, so Keith Sutter is the host of the show.
Yeah,
Kurt Sutter.
Yeah, they had him host the last episode, and even that was bad. They can't even hold the stick to fucking
Hardwick.
To Hardwick. Hardwick, you're the man.
We need to go see him.
Yeah, we should get tickets to that and go.
We really should. It's not expensive. It's like $35.
Yeah. Was that in May?
Yeah. Chris Hardwick having a show. Nerdist podcast.
They're doing the podcast
in Boston somewhere. I forget.
Yeah.
You're gonna come pick me up and we're gonna go.
So we got. I'm gonna have Comic-Con in April, and then
Chris Hardwick in May.
Chris Hardwick in May.
And my mother in June.
Yo, 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 your mother.
Yo, 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 yo. It's crime time.
Yeah.
Can't wait for them to be in Lucha Underground.
I know, really. Ezekiel Jackson's there.
I know.
His name's Big Rick.
Big Rick.
Big Rick Johnson.
Rick as in R-Y-K-E.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some weird.
My mother knew a man named Rick Grimes.
What about Chavo Guerrero leading an army into his...
What?
Oh, Lucha Libre Underground?
Lucha!
Gay.
Okay. How come no one else does the Lucha Dragons dance?
I gotta figure out how to watch that show.
I'm sure you can just stream it or something. If you Google it.
Hush. That was a good show. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that. Anybody watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
No, I started watching Haven though.
There you go. Yickety-doo, yickety-da, ping-pang. And 23.
You almost know the whole thing now.
You know what? I freaking have that on my ringtone, so I know it by heart. It's pretty ridiculous.
So, B, did you watch the NXT thing? I know. No.
The pay-per-view?
Yeah.
No, I watched
You
update.
guys suck. You guys suck. The women